What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Teal Light District, your home for all things New York Liberty and WNBA. My name is Shania Wright, aka Shot Twice, here with my co-hosts, my sibling, my day one, Shane Wright, aka Ham Van Dam. We're bringing real talk, sharp takes, and New York City energy to the women's basketball game. This is the Teal Light District, powered by Smooth Family Entertainment, and we are here to kick this off for episode 2. Make sure you guys are following us on Instagram and TikTok at TLD_pod, and subscribe to the podcast on our YouTube channel at Smooth Family ENT. Whether you're a diehard Lib fan or just getting into the W, you're in the right place. Let's get into this episode.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Glad to be back. Hey, we have broken the official seal. We have made it to episode 2. Episode 2. Shout outs to us. I'm extremely excited. I don't know how excited you are, but I am extremely excited for us to get to episode 2. Nope, not a lot of people make it to episode 2, man. I just want to put that out there. Not a lot of people make it to episode 2. As a producer myself, you know, I done done plenty of pilots, but we never really make it to episode 2. So shout outs to you. Shout outs to us. Like you said, make sure y'all follow us everywhere at the Smooth Family Network, Smooth Family ENT. Make sure you follow us everywhere at the TLD_pod. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Up
_pod. Yep.
I'll take your word for it. All right, man. The season is upon us.
Ooh, let's go. Repeat.
Repeat season is upon us. As y'all know, the New York Liberty are the returning WNBA champions. I feel like we said that in the pilot. I just want to re-emphasize that the New York Liberty are the returning NBA champions. That means something to me.
Hell yeah.
That means something to me. I don't know if it means something to y'all, but it means something to me.
Man, New York basketball is in full effect. We got the Knicks 3-1 up on the Celtics right now. We got the Libs coming back on Saturday. New York basketball is back.
Yes.
It's back.
Yes, indeed. And it feels good, right? It feels good, don't it?
Finally.
It feels good, don't it? All right. So let's start off. All right. So if y'all was here for the pilot, you know we had to get a lot of stuff off. We're going to be a little bit more structured this time, right? We're going to be a little bit more structured. Just a smidge, at least. Not too structured, but just a smidge. We gave y'all like the draft special and all that so that y'all could get like a taste of what the league is. But this is a primarily championship caliber podcast. This is a championship caliber podcast. We cover champions first. And I want to emphasize, we cover champions first. Everything else, it's important. It's important. It's important. It's mysterious and important. But hey, let me tell you about them Liberty, all right? So to start us off, we got some updates. It's preseason time. The Liberty played 2 games. One against the Connecticut Sun. The other against the Toyota Antelopes from Japan. Full disclaimer. I personally, and this is just to keep the quality aspect at 100%. I don't watch preseason games. I just cannot bring myself in any shape or fashion too. Like I want to make sure y'all know this. Like this is not just like this is my overall basketball like philosophy. Preseason games, I'm not watching. I can't do it because I have no reason to watch them in my opinion because one, the coaches see what they see at practice first and foremost. I believe y'all. Second and foremost, there's no real rhythm being given in to somebody playing 6 minutes to 10 minutes in a preseason game. It frustrates me. It does. So I'm gonna hand it over to you in the sense like you're the expert. Tell me what we saw in these preseason games.
Man, we saw a lot. We saw a lot, and we saw nothing all at once. Right? Like preseason is the time to get our legs back, chemistry wise, see what we got, wave some people, So we saw, not too much against the Suns, took a L. We were not at full strength. So does that really even count? I don't think so. We did get to see some of the bench players play. So that was nice to see what they're going to bring. But overall, there was nothing to write home about in the Connecticut Sun game. Now, the second game we played against the Antelopes, Sab was back. Nyara was back in Oregon. They know those rims well. We saw Sab go off. Game high of 25 points, 6 from 9 from the 3 in 25 minutes. That means she scored average a point a minute. A lot of buckets. I think that is a good sign for us Liberty fans to see Sab developing into that confident role that we're going to need her to have, scoring at a high clip, shooting the 3 ball well. We've got enough inside presence. Need her to shoot that ball well. Obviously, she knows those rims in Oregon, so it was just like coming home. But I was happy to see her getting confident, and that's what we need. So in terms of preseason, thank God we had that game because I was a little shaky, wanted to see what Sab's going to bring us. I'm confident in her. She's going to bring something good. We also saw Stewie in the preseason game against the Antelopes. She did not play the first game. 16 points in 15 minutes. Stu York's going to give us the work anytime. So it's good to see her healthy. It's good to see her playing well. Highlight of my preseason, MJ, 10 points off the bench. She saw some crazy highlights of some one-footed threes.
She's back. She's back. Marina Johannes. Big Ooter.
Oh my God. Big Ooter.
Big Ooter.
So, some quality things in that second game. The first game was nothing great to write home about, but the second game we saw some promising things for sure.
I agree. Well, I agree because I believe what you said because I didn't watch the game. But I did watch Marina Johannes, courtesy of NY Liberty on Instagram. Be Marina Johannes. It's like she never left. Never left. And let's just be clear. To come back to a team that won a chip and you are still that girl for real with the being Big Ooter. Hey, Marine, I'm ready.
Ready for it.
I'm ready to see one-legged pole go.
Me too.
She's so good at this point. She's good. I love it. So yeah, I don't think there was much to, like I said, this is the reason why I don't watch preseason games, but I do understand their importance. I want to be clear about that. I do understand their importance. One, because of the fact that there's not a lot of WNBA teams and stuff like that. There's not a lot of roster spots. So, this is your chance to either make your bones or at least put some good tape on film. Whether it's for this team or for any other team in the W, we are expanding relatively soon. Not fast enough in my opinion, but yeah, like it just looks like we got some time, we got some time. I will say this. Was I worried? The only thing I was truly worried about is, Sab coming off the injury, even though she played in Unrivaled, which I feel like she didn't really look like herself that much in Unrivaled, in my opinion, which just tells me, honestly and truly, in full transparency, she went for the bag. Don't hate her for that at all. To be honest, yeah, this is a working profession here, women's basketball, thoroughly. Mm-hmm. Get your chicken however you need to get it. So, it was good seeing her back, as we said on multiple occasions. Like, this is how it's gonna look. We need Sabrina Ionescu coming back, big ootering, as well. Coming back and being that 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 score first guard. Like, honestly and truly, we got a lot of offense on the court. We got a lot of gravitational pull on the court in the hands of Finals MVP Jonquel Jones, as well as Big Stu York, as well as Stu Goat. You feel me? Like, these are the things that I see and I go, would it surprise me if Sabrina Ionescu led the league in scoring? It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise
She's gonna
me.
have a lot of free range.
Yeah, the game is coming. The game is coming to her. It's coming. It's settling down. She got herself a chip. She's good. I'm here for it. And from the highlights, what I saw in Oregon, she's also here for it.
Yeah, I hope she just has fun this year. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, it's like you said, the pressure of winning the chip is off. Everyone has anointed her as Kobe's kind of, prospect to lead women's basketball. That's a lot of pressure. So I'm hoping she's feeling relieved, that she's got that off her shoulders, that she could just go and hoop now, like just hoop the way that she has always hooped.
Yeah,
right.
I'm proud of her.
Me too.
Also, let's talk about. We spoke about her in the pilot, but she's on her way. She's on her way. Big Leonie. AKA. I'm gonna give her a name. AKA the stamp collector.
She's just a winner.
Yeah, she just wins well.
Just wins.
Stamp collector.
We finally getting her back. Shout outs to Leonie. Congratulations for winning the chip over in Valencia. Come on home, though. We're ready for you to come back. She'll be with us for opening night.
Yes,
Not sure if, how much we'll see her, just because she hasn't been with the team, but I am excited for her to return. I think that is beautiful.
Yeah.
Space our scoring. She will inevitably get Sab more shots just easily. Because who are you going to guard? Are you going to guard Sab from the logo? Are you guarding Leonie? You know what I'm saying? Are you guarding JJ? Are you guarding Stewie? You got T Cloud. Who are you guarding?
It's a lot
of offense.
It's a lot of offense.
So
this is one mistake. Sandra, you got 2 games. I'm gonna give Leonie Firebitch 2 games. Go ahead and slide into that starting 3. Just go ahead and do it. It's not even really conversation in my opinion. From what I've heard in the preseason and from what the highlights I've seen, just go ahead and slide her in. Like, I'll give her 2 games. She just came with the Euro. She just won a chip over in Europe. Maybe y'all implemented some new sets that she needs to watch. 2 games. I'm not playing with y'all this year. I just want y'all to know. I'm not playing with y'all this year. Just like Big Asia did in her repeat season. I need it as well. I need it as well. I'm sorry. I'm not playing. Sandra, don't play with me. Like, you're not, like, I love Sandy, right? I love Sandy. But sometimes I'll be like, dog. It's not rocket science.
What's happening? Yeah.
It's not rocket science.
She's definitely our starting 3. There's no one else I see that's gonna, get it there. In the preseason we had Nyara starting. She's gonna have to come and give JJ and Stewie a break. It just makes sense for rotational wise. So let's go ahead and put her in that starting lineup. Make it easy for ourselves because we are locked and loaded, ready to win.
Yeah. Here's the thing, Nyara, she could start next year. Like I'm here for that. Like once we talking three-peat. Then we can start. Then Nyara go into a hole. Y'all know how I feel about Nyara. Singing her still singing her.
Always. Always.
Listen,
she's too good.
She's good, and I think that she's absolutely she's integral. I think that I told you last episode. I think the confidence is there. It looks there too in the preseason. especially.
Yeah.
It looks there. It looks like what did I say? Like before the finals, she'd play a little shook. Just a tad. Not too crazy. But it was, but I didn't even feel like it was a shookness in terms of like scarcity. I felt like it was a shookness, like she ain't trust the leg. She ain't trust the leg. So I was like, this the year. Trust the leg. The leg is going to take you places. Sis. Trust me, the leg will take you places.
Yeah, it will. I mean, she played solid for us last preseason game. 7 points, 6 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? 18 minutes.
Calm.
It's gonna come.
Calm. 7 and 6.
It's gonna come.
7 and 6 is calm.
It's calm. Yep.
That's real calm. I prefer that. Especially with my bigs on my scores.
Yep.
Especially with my bigs on my scores. All right, moving on. It's a little bit of sad news. Sadness. Betnnijah. Get well soon.
Sending her all the love, man. All the love, all the, healing.
I'm sad.
I hate that she, arguably, maybe she injured herself more by playing in Unrivaled. I don't think the knee was 100%, but like we said, you got to get your chicken up. So I ain't mad at the decision. I ain't mad at the decision, but it is a huge loss for us, unfortunately. Losing Queen B, the GM has stated that they are likely to suspend her contract for 2025, which means that she is out for the season. So we will see her for the three-peat.
That's all good. It's all good, Queen B. I got love for you, babes. I got love for you. Still. You still my clamper. And when you back for the three-peat, the Natasha Cloud, Betnnijah Laney-Hamilton wing tandem will feed families for generations. I'm so sad. I don't think you understand how sad I am that Queen B can't play with us this year. I am so sad. She's so good.
Oh, it's devastating. Yeah, she's so good.
She encapsulates a lot of what I see and the basketball players that I like, especially my role players. I like my role players. If they not big ooter like MJ, I like them to be hard hat, lunch pail, go to work. It's gonna be a difficult night for you. Yes, you're a scorer. Whatever. I'm still giving you chips. Because that's all I can ask for.
She's pretty, solid on our offensive side too. Yeah. Like she's last season completely, I feel like, improved her 3-point percentage by a significant amount. Like she was hitting them corner threes like it was nobody's business. Oftentimes when we didn't have Sab, or worst case scenario, didn't have Stewie either, wasn't showing up, it was usually Queen B that was stepping up and scoring for us. So we need her. We'll miss her, but she'll be back for the three-peat. That's all I care about. Back for the three-peat. I need that knee 100%, 120%, so that she can come and clamp people up for 40 minutes every game.
I agree. I agree as well. As you said, like I felt like Unrivaled, and while I do love Unrivaled as well, like I do feel like she took a risk. She took a calculated risk. It's as simple as that. Yeah. She took a calculated risk. We'll get more into why that really pisses me off later on in the show. The need to take these calculated risks. But man, listen, I'm not. But as we wrap up like this preseason talk, right? How are we feeling? Are the vibes immaculate? Are the vibes immaculate going into game 1 this Saturday, by the way, against the Aces? How are we feeling? Does the vibe feel good?
It feels good to me. I think that the Aces is a funny first game, of course, because we knocked them out in the playoffs. So having them stand as we get our rings and hang our banners.
And they were the previous champions. So give them
that's what I'm
give
saying.
them their
it's
respect. It's
petty.
Big petty. Let's be clear.
Because they knocked us out in
I wouldn't lie to
the
you.
championship last
If
year.
I'm not mistaken, didn't we play them in the beginning of the season last year as well?
Yes.
Like, didn't we also attend their ring ceremony? Like, if I'm not mistaken,
we had to run it back.
Yeah. Get it back in blood. Get it back in blood.
So yeah, the Aces are looking solid. They have their quotes big four with Jewel Lloyd, Jackie Young, Asia Wilson, and Chelsea Gray.
Yeah.
They've looked really solid in the preseason. So it'll be a challenge for us. We've got some challenges ahead of us. No one's gonna take it easy.
It'll be a good team. It's gonna be a good team. Let's be clear. The target is on our backs. Yeah. I want to put that. I want to make sure that is as clear as day. The target is on. We're getting every team's best effort. We're getting every team's best effort every night. This is why this is important for Sabrina to take another step this year, for the addition of Natasha Cloud, for Nyara to take a big step this year, for some of the bench players like Jalen to take a big step this year. Like it's important because we're getting everybody's best effort, like legitimately.
Yep.
From the Valkyries to the damn Mystics to the Aces to the Storm and definitely the Lynx. Like let's be clear. So as we know that, I just want us to look prepared. That's all I'm asking.
Yep.
Just look prepared. Don't have us out there looking goofy. That's all I ask.
Nope.
That's all I ask. Off the gate, understand this is serious, yo. It's beautiful. Give us our rings. First New York chip, and since 08, since the Yankees chip, first New York basketball chip in Liberty history. First New York basketball chip since 1973. Like there's a lot of good history here. Like you get what I'm saying. So I'm here for that. I'm definitely here for us to embrace the sentimental side of what this is. Yep. But when the ball goes in the air, check ball, repeat season.
We gotta go. Yep, we gotta go. We gotta go for sure. So, and I don't need us to be like, take some L's and then we pick it up. No, I need straight dominance from jump. As soon as the ball gets thrown in the air on May 17th, I need every team in the league to know that we're here. And just because y'all been building super teams don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Y'all got to run through us every night. That's how I feel about it. Every single night. Mm-hmm. Y'all want this chip? Y'all got to come take it. Yeah, y'all got to come reach inside our pockets.
You got to come take it from me. I ain't even
get it back in blood. That's how I feel about it.
You got to come take it.
Y'all got to get it back in blood.
No, I agree. I agree. Well,
we got to go stupid. And I'm excited. I think we're ready. I think we understand that. I think everything that we're talking about, I think we understand, just the way that we've approached the off season, approached making sure all our players were paid in the way that they need to be paid, making sure we secured, shout out to Nyara for securing another extension contract. We got her, I believe, until 2027. So
smart investment.
You know what I'm saying? We're our GM is doing the thing. Doing the thing. So
thoroughly
he's making sure we are locked and loaded, ready to go. So I think we're ready. Obviously the Queen Bee's a loss, but we got T Cloud. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was a huge move in the offseason that I think positioned us to be here. We're here and we want another chip.
And she looks good. Let's be clear.
She looks good.
She looks very seamless fit. Not heavy ball, doesn't need the ball. Just gotta lock it on some defense, make your open shots, make sure the ball stays moving. I love the fit, man. Shit, I love the fit. I can't lie to you. Yeah. I love it. It's a beautiful fit. It's a beautiful fit.
And she's only gonna get better.
Yeah.
She's only gonna get better as the season comes, get more comfortable, develop more chemistry with our bigs, develop more chemistry with Sab, Leone. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's only gonna get better. And I'm loving the fact that Jalen has someone to model after.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I
agree. I think she's actually the perfect mentor for Jalen. Because Jalen, man,
Hooper.
listen, she be hooping, dog.
Hooper.
She be hooping. And I love her story. I need her to win. I need her to win. I need her to be an essential part of the back-to-back because I think she got it in her. I like what I saw last year in spurts. I think this is a good time for her to step up. Come on, Jalen, step up. Step up. I'm ready.
You know, we need a bench. That's going to be our huge thing right now.
It's
as
so
we are looking
important.
toward the season, we need a bench. We need people that, you know, can give Stewie and Sab a break, as we, you know, we'll get into later in the show. These women are playing a lot of basketball straight through.
Yeah, lots.
You know what I'm saying? Too much basketball, arguably. A lot on their knees, a lot on their ankles, their bodies. You know, they're going to be some, you know, wear and tears throughout the season. It's just inevitable.
Yep.
Knocking on wood for nothing serious, but we need our bench to be ready and poised.
Yeah.
Because if we got a strong bench, man.
It might be clipped.
It's early.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's over the league. That's our weakness. And I don't even think it's a weakness because I haven't seen what it looks like in full form yet, honestly.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
We'll dissect our bench play next episode.
Yeah,
see how when we got some games under our belt.
Yeah, see how we look it. That's all I ask.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I ask is just to see how we look it. All right. So moving on to around the W, the big WNBA, as we get ready to kick off. I don't know what year this is. What's this? 27? I think it's 26 or 27.
Yeah.
Hey, so first and foremost, as y'all know, it's that time of year. It's that time of year where the fans of the WNBA complain that there's not enough teams in the WNBA because they are cutting.
I'm one of them.
They are cutting recent draft picks because there's just not enough teams. Not enough teams, Nia. Tell me why.
Man, there aren't enough teams because we're not aggressive enough. It's just truthfully, we're not aggressive enough. Women's basketball is as popular as it's ever been. And if someone was smart enough in the WNBA office, they would have seen since 2020, since the whole Sedona Prince talking about the NCAA not having adequate facilities for the tournament versus men and women, they would have saw this boom coming. They would have saw it coming. My hot take is always that the death of Kobe Bryant, RIP Kobe, was the catalyst for women's basketball. We started seeing the concept of girl dads. We started, you know, obviously Sab is put on a pedestal. You got Haley Van Lift. You know what I'm saying? All these young women that he's mentored are in the spotlight all the time. So if someone in the W had common sense, a strategic operations, I don't know. I need to talk to them. You would have seen this boom coming, man. Then you got Paige, you got CC, you got Angel Reese, you got Flage, you got Malaysia, you got all these people coming up in the W. You need to add more teams. Like, there's nothing else to say about it. You should have added 2 teams last year. Well, we only got the Valkyrie. Shout outs to them. We should have had 3 more teams on the roster for the 2025 season. Personally, it's kind of how I feel about it. You have all these investors, all these business people putting in bids, wanting to get a team here. People are talking about a team in Houston. There's a team in Toronto coming up. Kansas City even wants a damn team. Like, give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. They're asking for more teams. You have to listen to your fan base or you're going to lose them. Like, that's the problem with the W right now. Like, they just do what they want to do. No, you need to do what the public is telling you to do. You do not want to lose the court of public opinion. Now you have fan favorites. Cheyenne, you're a hooper. I hope you don't take this as a knock on your hooping. It's just the fact that W is not prepared for the amount of demand that is about to happen. And they need to get prepared or they're going to lose so many fans. So many fans. You think people want to watch Cheyenne play overseas? No, they want to watch her play in the W. Like, they want to watch her play in the W. The fact that she was cut is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. She's too popular. And y'all, I'm saying this because I coach like high school girls basketball. I'm around high school girls basketball all the time right now. All the time. I'm traveling to tournaments every weekend. They are good. Oh my God. They are so good. And they're only getting better. They're only getting more athletic. They're getting taller. There's one girl on our Exodus EYBL team that's dunking. She's like 6'8". She's huge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is a demand coming. And if the WNBA doesn't strap up, what is this all for? Right? What is all the push for equal rights? What is the push for equal pay for if we're not going to lock in and give the fans what they want? It is absolutely ridiculous. We need a new WNBA commissioner. Hot take.
Kathy.
Kathy's a bona fide hater. I'm sorry. I got to say it. She's a bona fide hater.
Why
Did you see the way that she talked about Unrivaled, bro? Did you see that?
That was real hate. That was real hate.
That was crazy.
That was real hate.
What do you call it? Stewie and Nafisa have done the impossible. They are paying players what they deserve. They're paying players what they deserve. And everybody's watching Unrivaled. Everybody watched Unrivaled during the offseason. Everybody. Every W fan that wanted to continue watching their favorite players watch Unrivaled. And it was lit. They had celebrities out there in Miami. It was lit. And you're not modeling after what your players are doing. Like, they're giving you the blueprint. I know I'm not the smartest person on earth. I know I'm not. So I know somebody else has thought of this too and probably said it. So what is happening? Why are we not doing it? We need more teams. We have, 13 teams now with the expansion of the Valkyrie, or maybe 12? We need 20. Minimum. There are so many places you could put. I went to school in West Virginia, y'all. I promise you, put a WNBA team in West Virginia, everybody will go. I promise. I literally promise. Everyone will go. Doesn't matter where you put it in West Virginia. Everyone will go watch that women's basketball team. Everyone. Houston. Bring back the Comets. Bring back the Comets. There are places where women's basketball is huge. South Carolina.
Bring back the Comets. Bring back the Comets. Bring back the Shock. Bring back the fucking
everybody. That was my rant.
Like, no, listen. Great rant. No notes truly. No notes truly. What a great rant. I mean, I allow you to say these things, and allow is not the word, but I sit back and listen to these takes, right? Because as I've told you, like, I'm not a casual fan. I'm an avid fan of the W. So I feel compelled to speak on these things, and I've been telling people for years, the WNBA is not marketing towards women. They are not marketing towards women. If that is the common misconception that multiple people believe, yes, women are a part of their demographic because women play basketball. They are marketing towards the basketball fan and consumer. They are marketing towards the basketball fan and consumer. Like you said, listen to your consumer. Listen to your consumer. And I'm a couple in my rant here because I feel like it's relevant.
Yes.
Here's the thing, right? Not only do you need more teams, because yes, why would the WNBA? I've been preaching this for so long. Like, I feel a little vindicated in the sense that I knew this would happen. In the sense that, hey, dog, you're gonna get to a point where there's gonna be too many nice people. And when I say nice, I mean people that are talented and not enough teams. You're going to get to that point. I think I said this in 2018. I was arguing with people on Twitter about this. And they're like, the WNBA is not interested. WNBA, how about you get them to dunk? How about they be more interested if they lower the rims? Like that stupid argument, right? And I'm like, oh, so people are just supposed to, when they've been practicing their entire life on 10-foot range, just bring it down 2 feet for an entertainment product? That's hilarious. Whatever. Anyway, that's a rant for an entirely different day. My rant today is specifically geared towards the fact that the WNBA consistently shows me, its consumer, that it's not thoroughly like prioritizing me as the consumer. Because
no, it hates us even.
Yes, you need teams. You need so many teams. Like, it's not even funny. You need so many more teams that you got to the point where, I'm not gonna lie to you, the last opportunity they had to really implement like heavy teams was the day that Angel Reese beat Caitlin Clark in the NCAA tournament. I ain't
and
gonna
flashed
hold
her
you.
ring at her.
I ain't gonna hold you. All I would have needed to see was that, and I'd have been like, "Yo, we gotta up it immediately," because and it sounds nuts, right? Like when you sit down and put it like, "Yo," like obviously the counter argument is you got to put money. WNBA loses money every year. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something with that terrible argument. Every business operates at a loss in some division or subdivision of their business. The NBA owns the WNBA. At any point in time, they could make a decision to not only up the salaries, to not only up the amount of money that they're infusing into it. They can do that. They are making the decision to allow, and whether it's Kathy, whether it's like a pride that Kathy wants to do where she wants to have the WNBA ultimately like branch off into their own entity, I don't think that's smart at all. But that's again another conversation for another day. But it's like at this point, you got to look at it and go, "Hey man, what the hell are we doing wrong here?" You had Caitlin and injuries. You knew they was coming. You actually had a year to prepare for them to come because they stayed an extra year.
Stayed an extra year, yep.
To run that shit back. And the NCAA, the funny thing about it is that the NCAA absolutely knew how to do this because they saw it, Caitlin Clark as their cash cow, rightfully so, because she could pull from 40 light cheese money. And the fact that Angel Reese had the entire culture behind them, whether they exploited it or not is up to your interpretation. Whatever.
Right.
My whole thing is that's just what a good business does at its bottom line. So to get me to this, you looking at this, you're gonna add a team every year. You're gonna add a team every year. Okay, dog, you're pushing at least 400 valid prospects per year coming out of the NCAA. Dog, a team a year is not enough. You should be at 20 already. But you operated super scary, which is why I agree with you, Kathy. I'm done with Kathy. Like I've been done with Kathy about 4 or 5 years ago when she was slow playing this shit from then. I was like, dog, yo, you're gonna get hit with an influx of talent. Stop listening to Twitter. Stop listening to what people are telling you. Yo, the money is not doing this, that, and the third. Hey, my dog, it only takes one. It only takes one. And if you didn't think that with the development of the investment from Nike, the investment from Adidas, and what they're putting into these youth programs and whatnot, regardless of how you feel about the AAU circuits or not, you knew better players were coming up. You see it yourself. There will be a better version of Caitlin Clark in 10 years. It took about 4 years for the Sabrina Ionescu hype to die down, and Caitlin Clark was here. Before Caitlin Clark, it was Sabrina. It was Sabrina pulling for you only get better versions. You only get a better version of Angel Reese. You only get a better version of Flaw J. Flaw J coming. Juju coming. What you gonna do?
Juju's coming, and we don't have enough teams.
Jordan is coming.
Juju is coming.
And you scrolling out 14 teams, my guy. I'm sorry. That's malpractice. That's malpractice to me. Because if you look at it like this, yo, hey, first of all, you look at it like this, yo, how in the hell do you think? Because not only are you doing the youth coming in under service, you are doing the vets that have built this league, built it from when niggas was not watching, to get you to a point where you can embrace a Caitlin Clark that can take you to the next level. You're not even taking care of them. I'm looking at Angel McCoughtry searching for a team. Why can't Angel McCoughtry find a team? She can't even sit on the bench and be a veteran leader? Because you can't waste that spot? Yo, dog, I'm tight. Same thing with Betnnijah. You can't even waste that. You can't even let her get her rehab in for it.
Yeah, it's like we need it.
We need the money. We need the money. We need the spot. We need the spot, bro.
And you got people like Deja Kelly, right?
Yo.
Undrafted, came out, put in buckets for the Aces, waved, no enough slots. Like what, bro?
Not enough
She
slots.
Certified game winners, crossed up, dropped the girl, splat 2 for the mid-range. That's tough. We don't got a spot for Deja Kelly?
Here's my thing, though. You can't even develop these girls for real, right? You don't got a G League. You don't got a D League. Like you don't got no type of developmental league. So you forcing them to go and find different avenues. They got to go develop overseas. They got to now create a freaking league. Like Unrivaled, I love the concept of Unrivaled. The fact that it exists is an indictment in the WNBA itself. Like, dog.
Let you know.
No one's
getting...
The
fact that players created it. The fact that players created it, not the W. Right?
They had this is what I'm saying. And I hold the W culpable. I hold the NBA culpable. Adam Silver, you're not getting off. I know about you. You a nasty nigga. Listen, bro. Why would you not create a developmental league? Why would you not keep people from overseas? The real issue is that, and it sounds nasty, but yo, y'all do not prioritize women. And it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't see how you can see this in 4K and come up with any other solution. That's how I feel. This is how I felt about this for years. This is not a new take for me. This is at least 6 or 7 years. I've been like, yo, the NBA, they don't prioritize women. And they're going to get to a point where they're going to have to prioritize women and they're going to look stupid. The same thing with the WNBA. You got all these teams. You got hopefully 3 or 4 teams coming in. You try to get to 15. You need to be to 20. We said this in the pilot. 20 teams by 2030 minimum. If we can get there earlier, by all means, you're going to have so much talent coming in. There's way too much. And then you're talking about having, not only are you going to have so much talent coming in, you're going to have basically Steph Curry to boost you in popularity. The woman Steph Curry, Caitlin Clark, Big Caitlin, Big CC, freaking the Big Ooter. Do you feel me at this point?
It's crazy.
Like, you're not even gonna be able, like, my biggest fear is that all this Caitlin Clark shit is happening in spite of the WNBA being like a fucking dickhead. Like, legitimately. Like, I think there is a solid argument to be made that her fame is superseding the ineptitude that the WNBA was not prepared for. They wasn't prepared last year.
They were not prepared.
We saw it. Every single person in the NBA space said, are the W sure that they really what was going to come with the eyes that Caitlin Clark is going to ring? Because in NBA landscape, Twitter landscape, it's nasty over here. Over here. A whole bunch of bullshit takes. Everybody's overreacted after one game. Everybody's a merchant. Everybody's going to China to play overseas. Like, this is the type of shit that you're going to have to deal with. And they did not handle expectations well. They did not handle the expectations well at all. So, WNBA, stop being a mop. That wasn't even my rant. This is my actual rant. That was just a beautiful response to what you said, because I thought that was just phenomenal. I'm not even gonna lie. I just thought that was phenomenal. My actual rant. Move the fucking season to the fall.
Hot take. Man.
I have been preaching this around the same time I was preaching my last rant. The WNBA, it makes no sense to me why we play games in the summertime. On multiple fronts, it makes zero sense. If not, the only reason why it makes maybe a smidge why you may be able to convince me of these things is because you want something to put on television for ESPN, like the broadcast partners want something to put on television in the summertime when nobody's fucking watching television.
Yep.
When nobody's fucking watching television. Let's be clear. I want to be so clear here. I, Shade, Ham, Guru, whatever you call me, am a firm fan of television. I love television. I am unashamed about that. I buy big televisions because I like to watch television. It is my bag. I have shows that I watch that I love, and I have no fear about that. I can tell you when I want to watch television. Let me tell you when I don't want to watch television. In the summertime. Never, ever, ever, ever do I want to watch television in the summertime.
Yeah,
that goes to show you that actually we are real WNBA fans because the will to make sure you catch that Liberty game in the summertime is real.
Yeah.
I give the Liberty credit, even WNBA as a whole credit, because WNBA games in the summertime are fun to go to. I will give them that.
Yes.
But still, even still, bro, we have gotten to a point where, one, the summer model was geared towards the fact that they had a very finite amount of games. A very finite amount of games. Because I'm gonna explain myself articulately. Because a lot of people have told me I'm crazy for this take.
A lot of people probably will tell you you're crazy for this take when this
airs. I'm sure they will. I'm gonna explain myself. I'm gonna articulate myself. So not only do nobody watch TV in the summertime, right? That's my first and foremost point. Two, basketball is a winter sport. It is winter sport. Why on God's green earth would every single system of organized basketball in the world, I want to say, like, I truly want to say within the world, a 5-on-5 organized basketball is played in the wintertime. I could be wrong there, but I'm here to let you know it's more wintertime because it's a winter sport. It's a winter sport. Jace Naismith literally made the game because it was too cold, outside to play any type of soccer or football or whatever. So it's a winter sport, right? That's first and foremost. So you created this original plan around it in the W because you had one unit. Obviously, I don't know if you wanted to compete with the NBA. I don't really care if you wanted to compete with the NBA. I don't even think that matters at all, to be honest with you. You made this whole thing to because you had a finite amount of games, probably less than 20 games, 25 games. We are now up to 44 games. And growing, because we're going to get to 50 games if you add more teams. You're going to have to play 50 games. Minimum here. Like, to be clear. You're going to have to play 50 games. So you're only growing, and let's be clear, I will probably see them max out at maybe 50 or maybe 60 games. Like, that's how I see it, like it being maxed out at maybe like... Because
we're already pushing into the fall, mind you. The NBA, the playoffs...
Yeah, you're right.
Is in October.
This is my point. As the game grows, you have to make a level of change that coincides with the growth of the game. This is the problem that I already have with the fact that there's already not enough teams. You have to make your changes. One thing I give the NFL, they be doing some bullshit sometimes, but one thing the NFL does is that, hey dog, if it ain't working, we about to try some new shit. Or, hey dog, this shit is working, put that shit in immediately. Like, it's not a whole bunch of red tape. It's like, yo, let's just try shit out. My whole
Christmas games.
Yeah, my whole argument with this is that it's like, dog, you can start the season on Christmas. You can start the season in the fall on Christmas. You will have 50 games to get you to April, May, and you can also utilize your parent company as one, a crutch, and two, as a level of support, because they're already producing a product. Riddle me this, Naya. How many times have you as a former D1 basketball player, as a former high school athlete, have you seen the boys' games and the girls' games be played on the same day or on the same weekend?
Rarely.
Multiple. That's what I'm saying. You're not
Yeah.
getting it. You might not even get it on the same day. You got enough time in, and even if you do, you can utilize the schedule. You can utilize.
Yeah, it'll
the
be different
schedule.
times though, you know.
Yeah,
Like sometimes we played the same time as we played the same day as the boys
It'll
at
always be
Georgetown or at
different times,
Marshall.
though.
But it's gonna be different times.
I am of the belief, and I believe this so strongly, that basketball fans are watching basketball regardless of what it is. You are trying to encapsulate a casual fan base that doesn't watch basketball in the summertime. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, every aspect of it doesn't make sense. If you were trying to get the die-hard fan, yeah, they'll watch ball. We watch Summer League. Summer League is not even real basketball for real. Like, you don't see LeBron James playing in Summer League. So the numbers are naturally going to go down. That's just how I feel about it. You encapsulate. I let you know right now. If we walked into a season, right? Let's just play imaginary here. If you told me on the ticket, yo, we got Breonna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, Sab playing the Aces at 6:00, and then we got the Knicks playing the Celtics at 8:30. Like, you could fit those games in there. You can fit those games. You already have a league pass, right? You're only doing 2 national games a night, max. You're only doing 2 national games a night, max. Just put it on league pass. Because you'll have people watching basketball anyway. You have already implemented gambling into the thing, so people already have a reason to watch. They're already invested in it. Put more eyes on it. You want people. I bet you, if I'm watching that and I'm watching Stewie cook, and then the next game is fucking Jalen Brunson, the TV's staying on. That's just the truth. You can utilize it. You can use the same model. Girls games first, boys games last. You'll get them there. And even if right, they tuned it in for the boys game, right? Let's just say they tuned it in for the men's game. Hey, dog, if it's OT or if you got the fourth quarter, yo, you got a whole bunch of eyes on you. You got a national TV eyes on you that you're only gonna get if you have a one-of-a-kind phenomenon like Caitlin Clark in the summertime.
Yep.
Now imagine Caitlin Clark and Steph Curry on the fucking docket. This is the shit I'm talking about here. Like, I'm just thinking of this from a business standpoint.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll have barriers with, yo, it's a lot of games, yo, you don't want to step on that, yo, this, that, and third. But honestly and truly, it's a winter sport, bro. It is a winter sport. People watch basketball in the wintertime. It is. And you could highlight national games on the games where, like, a lot of this is collaboration. I just want to be clear about that. A lot of this is collaboration with your parent company, which I think is a big, obviously a big step. A lot of this is a willingness, for that. But when I look at the NBA and WNBA, like, the sport of basketball is going up against football. You going up against baseball, which is not as popular as it used to be, but it's still, like, you're still gonna get the diehard fans. Like, this is a sport battle, in my opinion. Like, I mean, if you want to talk about for the eyes of the consumer, this is a sport battle, and I feel like it sounds good to run it in the summertime, but I feel like you just wasted it. I feel like it's being wasted in the summertime. I think if we started in the wintertime, probably from the jump, we would have 20 teams for sure. You would have NBA teams with their own women's league. Like, this is how they do it in Europe. Real Madrid has a men's basketball team, a youth basketball team, and a men's, women's, and youth basketball team. It's like AAU, same thing. It's the same thing. Everybody plays on the same day, or everybody plays on the same weekend. Like, I'm not a schedulist. Like, that's not the shit that I'm on. But if you was telling me, like if you're telling me this can't be done, I'm gonna tell you you're lying. Because at the end of the day, I'm letting you know, I consume a shit ton of basketball. I consume way too much basketball for my own health. Like, and that's not even counting the 82 plus games that I watch for the Knicks and the 40 plus games that I watch for the Liberty.
Right.
I'm just asking you to put them all at the same time. Put them all at the same time. I'm just saying it would only help. Like somebody would have to explain to me how it would not work. Like it would and then you would have, and then we would actually you couldn't even type it out. So if y'all in the comments, y'all type it out, Ham, you bugging and shit like that, you got to sit down with me and explain it to me because it don't make sense to me. It don't make sense. Nothing about playing basketball in the summertime unless it's a residual product, which, to be fair, the WNBA for the NBA was a residual product for a long time, but now it's not. And if you can look at your next 20-year projections and know that you have not only Caitlin Clark, Juju Watkins, Flaw J. Johnson, Angel Reese, these are personalities. Fuck the fact that they're good. Fuck the fact that they're good. The reason why the league grew, the NBA grew, is because they had Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Michael Jordan. Magic Johnson, big personality. Larry Bird, white boy, big personality. Michael Jordan, big personality. The stars drive the league, and you got to put them in the eyes of the people that's going to watch them.
Yes.
You're going to catch basketball. Yes. Everybody catches basketball fatigue in June, bro. We've watched 9 straight months of basketball. You're asking us to watch 3 extra months of basketball for a product that we already have preconceived notions over.
Listen.
It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. It never will, honestly. It never will.
Logic is sound.
It never will.
The logic is sound. And I think one of the most important reasons, piggying back off of that, is the fact that you have young women playing full NCAA seasons.
Talk about it.
And if you're a person like Paige Beckers, you have won a championship. And then 2 weeks later, you're playing against grown women. They're playing against grown women, right? We saw it last year with Cameron Brink. A lot of basketball. What did that lead to? ACL tear. See it this year. Georgiana. So sad. Our girl drafted first round. Tears her ACL for the Mystics, man. We are seeing the fatigue come out so heavily. And then let's also think about these women are people, right? I'm thinking about the main one that everyone likes to talk about, Angel Reese, right? Angel Reese at the Met Gala, 4 hours later has to fly to go play a preseason game, right? You want these women to build their brand. She was on the Met Gala board, whatever that is. I'm not into fashion. Whatever that was, she was in it. You want these women to build their brand around them outside of the court because that will only bring, quote, the casual fans to them when they're watching the games, right?
That's how LeBron does it. That's
what I'm saying?
That's how Steph Curry does it.
We want these people. We want these women to strive, right? Because y'all not paying them enough. Let's be clear. You're not paying them enough. So if you're not paying them enough, they need to get money from other places, right? So you have young 22, 21-year-olds, right, coming out of college, getting thrown straight into the fire. Their bodies are not built for it yet. It's just math. It doesn't math. It's not math it, right? If I'm used to playing against people like me, right, who is not in the W, right, and then I go play against freaking Breanna Stewart, that's a big difference. That's a huge difference, right? If I'm playing against, the people, the 96% that don't go to the league, right? I'm playing against them all season, and then I go play against the elitist of the elite. My body is probably going to buckle. The trainers don't even have enough time for them to lift to get into shape, right? It's a completely different ball game playing in the W. It's a completely different ball game, and the injuries are showing. The injuries are showing because they're not doing what they need to do. So in regards to moving the season, right? I don't think it sounds crazy. I don't think it sounds crazy personally to me, because as you said, right? We're watching a lot of basketball all the time. WNBA fans will watch WNBA basketball no matter when it's played. That's just a fact. Yeah. It's just a fact. Just like Knicks fans will watch the Knicks whenever they play. Giants fans will watch the Giants whenever they play. Doesn't matter what's going on with the team, they are going to watch. That's just a fact. So it's like, what are you doing to protect your players? It doesn't make sense that the NCAA tournament championship is a week before the draft. You have all these players who have just played, and if they're getting drafted, they're probably in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
And probably going far in the NCAA tournament. So it's like, what do you want them to do? How do you want them to react? You know, these are questions that need answers. Personally, to me.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is it'll take. Listen, we got this new CBA coming up. Yo, Angel, give me a call, sis. Give me a call. Let me. Don't you gotta put me at the negotiating table, right? I'm not asking to be at the negotiating table. But, hey, dog, I got good ideas, man. I got good ideas. I've been like, and I only say this because I'm such a big fan of women's hoops. Like, I love the fundamental aspect of it. I love how clean it looks when it looks fire. Like it's a skill. It's heavily skilled as opposed to the NBA where it relies a lot on athleticism. So if you really love basketball, like the WNBA is the product for you. I just want this shit out there in the eyes of more people. And I just know, like, I don't see a realm where summer basketball continues to be feasible. Or, well, yes, it can be feasible in a sense, but I think that when you look at counter arguments and people are talking about how like WNBA is operating at a net negative and shit like that, and yeah, you grow in this, that, and third, and I'm here for it. My whole thing is like, dog, can we do something else? Can we try something else? Because I had never ever seen like the summer is not. You would have to ask people legitimately to not go outside and be
like,
outside.
Hello. Like, hello, we outside is for the summer.
Like, and this is what I'm saying. Like you said, you'll get your WNBA fans to watch, and that's fine. You want your main demo is the basketball consumer. But hey, you're not gonna get no it's gonna be harder and harder. You just make it harder to build the casual fan base. You gotta make it harder and harder to build the casual fan base where if you're not living around where the rest of basketball is living around. Like, it's good that it starts now, but this shit is going to get drowned out by the Eastern Conference Finals. It's going to get drowned out by the Western Conference Finals. The start of the season, by the way, the start of a basketball season is going to get drowned out, which is fine because obviously the NBA gets drowned out a little bit by the NFL, which is in full swing, but this is different. You are in the midst of the freaking playoffs, bro. Like, you are starting an entirely new basketball season in the middle of the playoffs. How am I supposed to, even emotionally, right? Even emotionally, how am I supposed to separate my emotions, like, and go, all right, cool. The Knicks, this, that, and third, but I gotta go focus on the Liberty now. Like in the middle of the like at the beginning of the season. Now, if the Liberty and the Knicks were in the playoffs at the same time, my emotions could just stay high. You hear what I'm saying? Like, my emotions could just stay high. I can just be stressed the whole time because I'm already stressed. Yeah. But it's like, it's just an emotional. It's like either you're making a conscious decision. Yo, I'm just throwing away the beginning of the season. I don't give a shit about none of that because you ain't gonna get no type of real demo sans like a Caitlin Clark demo until after the finals, which is with June 15th, June 16th, and shit like that. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that information?
Yeah. It's not great. It's not great. I'm hoping that maybe someone from the W will listen to the pod.
Hopefully. Oh, they'll find this in their backlog in about 6 months.
You know.
Remember, my name is Ham Van Dam. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. I would say this. We got a lot more stuff to get to, but I think this is a good place to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that felt good. My emotions are high.
Right.
And I feel like if we went into anything else, we wouldn't be doing it. We wouldn't be doing it a real good disservice.
No, I agree.
So there you go. We end off with a rant from Naya and a rant from him. That's good.
Yeah.
WNBA, do better, man. We want y'all to be great.
Do better.
We want y'all to be great.
We do. Listen, like I said, high school basketball, I'm around it all the time. These girls are good. They are good. And not only are they good, NIL is paying them millions.
Yeah.
They're paid. Revenue sharing has opened up. Schools can now pay. And I don't know if you've seen this. Last thing, Kentucky's athletic department has decided to privatize.
Smart.
So now they are able.
Smart.
That just means the money's going to flow. That's what that means. Anyone going to Kentucky, the money's going to flow. This just
means that the numbers will be undisclosed. That's exactly what it means. I want to be clear. The numbers will be undisclosed at this point.
So you have to keep up. You have to keep up with what's going on. You have to. I'm always looking at what's going on. You have to keep up with it because these athletes are getting paid at an unprecedented amount right now at an unprecedented age. Yeah. So coming into the W, you got to adapt. You got to adapt or you will lose the momentum you have, which would be terrible.
Yeah. I think that's such a great point you just made to end it off because of all the leagues, right? And if of all the leagues not adequately prepare with what the influx of NIL really is going to do to the streets, it is absolutely the WNBA, and it has been proven. Olivia went back to college. Not only did she go back to college, she transferred for more breach. Olivia will be making more than every WNBA player this year.
Yep.
Every single one. And she
sometimes 10 times their salary.
Yes. I would probably have it on good authority that she's probably making more than one team like as a total. Like you get what I'm saying? Like the salary.
They give her $1 million.
Like, come on, dog. At some point in time, and this is what I'm saying. This is why I get a little spooky for the W too. Like, you can't allow all these other entities without you at least getting some ownership in them because y'all are actually in the danger zone. Like the NBA, not in the danger zone. You could go make $4 million at Kentucky and come to the NBA. You still gonna make about 10, 12 million first year. Same thing with football. Football, they gonna give any quarterback. They gonna give any quarterback in college football $8-10 million. Guess what? Your first NFL contract is $25 a year. Nigga. $25 a year, you're getting some breach. You feel me? Like you're good. Baseball too, you're good. You're getting the bread. The W, yo, y'all playing games, dog.
Y'all got players going other places and getting hurt. Like that's what's happening.
It's gonna look nasty. With Juju stay for an extra year. With Floor J stay for an extra year. You get what I'm saying? Like when listen, Laura Betts, this better be her last year. You better hope.
It is. She gotta come.
You better hope. She got a sister. The sister gonna be there for a couple years. You get what I'm saying? And then you talk about the pipeline. The pipeline, they about to influx about 3 million of these joints. Malaysia gonna be coming up. She's at LSU now. She's gonna be playing next to, like, come on, bro. It's gonna look spooky for y'all. It's gonna look real spooky.
It's time to lock in.
You gotta lock in. That's what I'm saying. 2030, get them teams up, my dog. Because if Juju deny y'all, I'm let you know. If it comes out, yo, Juju's number 1 consensus overall pick, and she starts talking about, yo, dog, I'm loving USC. Yeah, that's because USC give you about $6 million. Juju can't fool me. You can't fool me, sis. I know they give you breach. I know they give you serious breach. You get paid more than the quarterback. You get paid more than the quarterback.
For sure.
You can't tell me
she is the most popular women's basketball player right now. I would say that. I was gonna say arguably, but I don't think it's arguably. Everybody loves Juju.
And she about to sit down for a year. Listen, and that's another red shirt. Yeah, she about to get breached. Listen, yo, play with your mom. Don't play with me, dog. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yeah. Don't get run out the building. That's all I'm saying. This is such a fickle time, bro. It's such a fickle time when you got real growth, but you don't got the bodies to the cabins even to like sustain it. Like
Nope.
So you got to build quick. Like, I got faith in y'all. You got to build quick.
Yo.
You can't slow play this at all.
Yo, have to. It's economics 101, bro. Economics
Easily.
101. Supply and demand. Supply and demand. You don't have enough supply for the demand. Like, what else is there to say? Did you guys go to college? Like,
nah, seriously.
We've both taken entrepreneurship classes in our respective academic institutions, Syracuse and Georgetown. We know that customer interviews are one of the most important aspects to building a business.
Easily top 3.
You have to find what market you are selling to.
Yes.
Like, just somebody got an MBA in there. I know it. Like,
No,
you know what I'm
multiple.
saying?
There has to be multiple. There has to be multiple. A plethora, even.
Man.
A plethora.
Man, they not, you know, they need to lock in. That's
Stop
all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say on it. I could talk for hours about it. They need to lock in.
Stop being unserious. It's as simple as that. Stop being unserious. It is a serious time. You had all this time to be unserious. Kathy, lock in. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Proud of you.
Lead us out.
Whew. Man, I feel great. Glad to get that off my chest. I've been holding that in for a while. But thank y'all for tuning in to the Teal Light District. If you like what you heard, please show us some love. Follow us on Instagram again at TLD_pod or on TikTok at TLD_pod. Drop a comment. Let us know your thoughts. Give us some feedback on what we've been talking about. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube at Smooth Family Entertainment so you never miss an episode. We'll be here all season long, repping the W and keeping the Liberty Talk alive. Until next time, we will see you in episode 3.